Greetings, Trigon shareholders and other stakeholders. Another release today on our drilling at Kombat. Today we had some results from the East 400. East 400 is actually the smallest of our pits, planned pits. It's between Kavango North and the ore capping or East 600 pit where our last results came from 73 meters at 1.5% copper. In East 400, we drilled a fantastic hole, 9 meters, 7.9% copper with 23.8 grams per ton silver. Really high grade intercepts in this area. And just to put things in context, we're looking to average 1.2% copper into the mill. So this goes a long way in making sure that we'll be able to hit those target grades when you have near 10% copper right near surface. But also like to provide a bit of an update on how things are going at site. We've now been mining for two whole months. We've moved 210,000 tons of ore and waste during the month of June, exceeding the 124,000 tons that we moved in May, and we also outdid our target of 180,000 tons for June. So things are progressing really nicely as far as mine production. We've now also started to build ore on the ROM pile. We're looking to put 30,000 tons of ore on the pile for startup at the end of July. Currently, we have about 4,000 tons. So things are building up as planned and getting ready to start milling at the end of July. So just as a reminder where we are, we have first concentrate shipments in August, looking to achieve commercial production levels by the end of September. I'd also like to address the recent capital raise. So we've closed the books on that and are now taking in that capital. And really, it does provide some insurance for the company here. We are, as you can see, mining has fully ramped up. We now have a full complement at the mill as we prepare for production. And then first revenue is going to be coming in August. So this is a pretty intense time capital-wise. And we did take some capital as insurance for that. It keeps us fully funded through not just our own production from the open pit, but our next level of production when we get underground into June of 2024. It was a bit of a precautionary step where we did take some extra capital here. We're going to be focused on pushing our asset for cash flow in the coming months, and really pushing the shares. We see a lot more value than what the market's giving us right now, and we're going to be working towards that end, trying to show that value to both new investors and demonstrate it through our actions. Please note that the books are closed on the capital raise announced last week. Pleased to say we had strong demand, taking $5 million, the top end of our allowable range. Investors can look forward to an official announcement on July 12th when the listed issuer financing exemption closes. A little bit of a different order of operations than the private placement that many of you would be used to. There'll also be some work and some of that capital that will go towards Morocco. So do look for some updates. Our last announcement about the Adana property, I think, definitely caught the attention. It caught some attention in Morocco, as it's a very highly coveted piece of ground that we're now working. So we'll start up there, but really more importantly, we'll get drilling started at Silver Hill. You know, we've got some fantastic targets lined up that were delineated by our geophysics, and now we've got a little bit of capital that we can start to test those targets. So as always, thanks for your attention. Please stay tuned for more updates, and it'll be a very news heavy July. A lot is happening at site.